Introduce yourself first.
Oh yeah, sure. Hi, my name is Aries. I'm 22 years old. As of now, I am from Vallejo, California, which is 30 minutes from San Francisco. And yes, I've been doing creative things since I was a little kid. My initials spell arts, which is always really cool. I lucked out in that way. And that's a little bit about me.
And the second question, how do you want to see yourself as a creative?
We were talking about this before. Wait, let me get my book where I wrote it. I don't know if I want to read this whole thing. But okay, I guess it's helpful. So beware, this is not a short read. But okay, so I was in the shower thinking about Euphoria and how I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it was the cinematographer or if it was Sam Levinson, but they were talking about how the scenes or the seasons of Euphoria, one is supposed to be kind of like when the party's happening, so like 2 a.m. And the second season's supposed to be like 5 a.m. So sharing how those are different energies at the time. And so I was thinking about what time of day am I? I also ask that kind of question sometimes. And I've always really felt drawn to like early 5 a.m. even though I don't like to wake up at that time, but if I happen to wake up at that time just by chance, it's my favorite time. I just like the pensiveness of that time, and it's really quiet. But I kind of see that like the transition from that time until like 7 a.m., 6 a.m., and like seeing the gradients become from like blue into pinks and yellows, like that's something I really am drawn to. And I've also been asking myself, trying to contextualize myself like as a creative, and so what do I want to do, what do I want to feel, what do I want you to feel upon meeting me, knowing me and interacting with my work. And as of lately, I've become more inquisitive and asking the question of like what else and like what's beyond this or what's next. And you know, there's that saying of like we only have the present. So I'm proud of myself for getting clearer and entering this mindset of just knowing that there is something else to look forward to, but I do appreciate that like trying to live in the present as well. And so I'm starting to see this transition in myself in a lot of ways. As a creative person, as a trans person, all these things. And so I want to think of myself as the time of day in which, you know, right when you see it's time to pick up the pieces, and like the sun, when you feel that, and it's like, oh, it'll be okay, I can just make things better, or I can try at least, and see that there's something worth going towards. I've said in the past before, when I would think about myself, I thought of myself as like an open, or a window, because I want people to look at me and feel that they see a reflection of themselves, but also a window is transparent so you can see what's on the other side. And so I want them to see that their dreams can come true, and I can kind of embody this like elusive airiness in my words and how I do things, but I also, as I sit with these thoughts and realizations, I understand and feel that when I embody this new light, I can offer myself and others comfort beyond that. To me, greatness exceeds helping people come to a realization, but to find solace in asking, what else? And try to find context of themselves and allow themselves to make different changes. Maybe that's why I'm always drawn to like the sunlight, because I like how it feels. Its warmth feels like me. It feels like home. It feels like rest, which I'm a big advocate for, rest. And it feels like trust from a friend. It feels like safety from family. And it's beautiful how the sun gives life on this planet. So maybe that's why I've always wanted to be a star, and maybe I already am one, but yeah. That is how I want to see myself as a creative person. I was very long-winded, but yeah, that's all me.
That's beautiful.
Thank you for listening.
I love it.